Let's see their first match. It is Warrior versus Mage. Okay, perfect. We can fuck with this. So, this keeps Conjurers. If I was Bunnyhoppor, I would keep... Ooh. Honestly, nothing here looks good. The only thing that probably looks good is Commander. That's it, though. But if you're Hopper and you're on the Warrior side, you want Shield Slam, right? You want BGH. His Commander doesn't technically kill Giants. Maybe a Brawl. And the Mage doesn't really play anything early on. So I'm thinking he dumps the whole hand. That's just me. He's running the Elk, which means he's running the Bomber version, right? So he could possibly have like a little bit quicker early game with like the bombs. So he kept Dinomatic and the 3/4. Okay. He got Town Crier and Alkalite. Those are good cards. Like I said, like there's faster cards in the deck, so like, you know, he gets the Town Crier, he gets to like play Alkalite, and then he could like coin Dinomatic and then ping his own Alkalite 3 times with the Dinomatic, draw 3 cards. Like, that just seems solid. So he'll probably rope out turn 1 and then slam Crier, but that's just Bunnyhoppor style. Oh my god, there's like a fucking... There it is, a hair in my eye. Ow, fuck. Is this match live? No, this was earlier today. I'm pretty sure I can't stream live games. I only can do ones that have already happened. I don't even know if I can do this at all, but I'm gonna do it anyway. But I'm pretty sure I can review matches that have already occurred. Like, I don't see how that's a problem. Like, this happened way earlier, so... So does he coin Alkalite? I don't think so. I think you just Hero Power Pass. Swing face. This has a really nice hand against Warrior. Double Arcane Intellect. Like, the ability to draw into those Giants to get this Conjurer's Calling. Make it sick. Whoa, he's gonna coin Alkalite? No way. Coin Elec. Ah, the pressure. I see you. Bunnyhoppor with the pressure. The pump fake. He's like, yo, I have a bomb in my hand. You're gonna take the damage, baby. Wow, the Khadgar and the Giant pickup. That's huge. Man, if this was on the coin, his hand would be like... It's like if this was on coin, it would be a turn 7 win if his opponent didn't have Brawl, which we know Bunnyhoppor doesn't, but... I wonder, what does he think you'd... Yeah, he slams Alkalite, right? There's no reason you'd shield block because you don't have shield slam and you're not killing anything. And like, the Alkalite of Pain lines up really nice to just like any smaller sized minion. Because then it just able to like trade it and draw a card. Why you have to go and make things so complicated? So now he has the option, do you Arcane Intellect here or do you throw out Rabble Bouncer? And if Rabble Bouncer sticks, then you can get an earlier Conjurer's Calling on it. But you have to assume because he Town Criered, he's going to have the Militia Commander. So if Rabble Bouncer like sticks, you know he's just going to hit the Commander and then hit in with 2 of the 1s and he's going to draw a card with the Alkalite. So he might opt to draw here just knowing that his Rabble Bouncer isn't going to stick. What up, Bullsy boy? Yeah, it looks like he opts to draw. He knows his Bouncer's going to die regardless. So drawing is good here for this because it allows him to go Mountain Giant into Conjurer's Calling on turn 6 if he doesn't play a card next turn. Well, he's allowed to play 1 card next turn because he has 9 cards and you draw into the 10 cards. So next turn he'll play Rabble Bouncer and then the following turn he'll go Mountain Giant Conjurers and then he'll see already the Commander out. Bunnyhoppor with the Brawl pickup. So the Brawl is good for whenever this goes with the Conjure or the Khadgar moves, like Khadgar into like Conjures or whatnot. Bunnyhoppor probably doesn't want to Omega Devastator just because he's like, it's the middle of the game right now and you haven't seen a singular minion. So you could like save that for later, unless he wants to be aggressive about it. And he could be aggressive, you know what I mean? Like Bunnyhoppor's plan has been fairly aggressive so far, like coining out the Alec to pump in like quite a few damage, like quite a bit of damage over time. Like the Devastator is the question right now. He plays it. All right, so his game plan's been very singular, very aggressive from the warrior. So I see a rabble bouncer here. I see that bounce. I see that, sir. I see the ping into the 1-1. Yes, yes, sir. How's your Sunday, Bolus? Is that tea? Are you talking about me or talking about Thijs? This. I'm drinking coffee right now. The night will be the night. I wouldn't be surprised if you're drinking tea. It's tea time, man. He's opting for the Nova ping. Seems fair. I guess if the rabble, yeah, I guess the rabble, like, you can trade everything into the rabble, right? And then like the rabble dies and none of Bunnyhoppor's minion dies, right? But if he goes with this plate, it just basically doesn't take any damage. And magnetize, if a minion is frozen, you magnetize it, the minion continuously stays frozen. It doesn't unfreeze it. So today's been great. Spent some quality time with my girlfriend and her family. Played Monopoly, Candyland, Werewolf things. It was a good day. Nice, dude. It's good that you like spending time with your significant other. That is very good. I am jealous. Mine's been all right. Woke up, ate good food. I took a nap. And I started streaming. That's my day. Nap felt good. In my dream, all right. In my dream or my napping dream, I dreamed that I was streaming. Then for some reason I forgot that I was streaming while streaming and decided to get naked. And then I realized that I was still streaming and that you guys saw me naked. So then I kept streaming. that was my nap time dream. These are the things that are important to me. This is really awkward for Thijs to get through. Like, what do you do with a 7/7 lifesteal minion? Like, if he makes like the giant turn, he just like trades into it, right? And then the divine shield soaks like most of it. So is this like, oh, he's just gonna go for it? It's Big Daddy. Oh shit, half and half. Giant Frost Nova? This Shamwang Wongler, dude. Oh, he picked up the second commander, but that's really not good because he can't clear the giant. Rob is our significant other, so why are we? If I'm everybody's significant other, I'm a bit of a hoe bag. Maybe that guy was right. He called me a hoe bag, and now I realize it was just a 400 IQ name. Because he knew I was everybody's significant other. I'm just a hoe bag, boys. Across the sun, the Milky Way. I'm stitching together a 1,500 word paper in class right now. I should have taken the 5% loss. You know damn well, noob, that you would never take the L. You would have been stressing about taking the L for the longest time. You 100% know that you would have always written that paper. This is a great setup. So he swings in there. His guy has 1 HP left. He was thinking about using the oh shit. He slams Khadgar and then just goes balls deep. He's going balls deep. Bunnyhoppor has the brawl, so this is gonna be like big, right? So it's just like he brawls. If a big minion lives, yeah, if a big minion lives, it's gonna be looking real good for this. He's gonna be able to reconjures, but it's still anybody's game. It's due in 45 minutes, and I'm sitting at 900. Nah, you're fine, dude. You'll pump it out. Only another 600 words. You only got you're 2/3 done. Like 100 words every 10 minutes, right? 1 word a minute, right? No, that'd be retarded. 1 word every 10 seconds? Something like that? I don't fucking know. You can do it. Alright, what's living in the brawl? I don't know. Giant? Alright. So, this always smashes him in the face, right? The question is, does he use the other conjurers on it to split it in two? And I think he has to, right? Because it makes it, like, really, really resilient. And we've already seen 1 brawl, so he's definitely not going to play around the second one. We can also see the Mana Cyclone here. Oh, he's going to pop off. This is a big turn. This is a big turn. Big. Oh my god, another magic trick or a Ray of Frost. He didn't even pick it. He picked the 0 mana. Oh my, this is so big. This is insanity. And now he gets the free Mana Cyclone. He's gonna get back like his whole. It's a full hand, right? It's a full hand. There's no way he didn't do 5 spells. Yeah, that's a big, thick hand. He opts to just conjures again. I would have like held the conjures, and I would have just blazing because like he had enough for lethal anyway. But I guess this like guarantees lethal. So I guess once he sees the like singular brawl, he just goes balls deep, right? So it's basically Bunnyhoppor top decks brawler. It's GG. Yeah. He could possibly get a shield slam to minimize some damage, but yeah, that's not looking good. This is like maximum damage. Big spooge. Big spooge. Yeah, that feels bad. That mage deck just steamrolls sometimes. Like, what do you do? It was looking bad there for a little bit, but the Frost Nova Giant play, and he didn't have a shield sim. If he would have just been able to kill that singular giant off the shield, or off when he Frost Nova'd, that none of that would have happened. It was basically just a singular giant that turned into all of that fucking monstrosity. Also, a giant won the brawl. If a giant wouldn't have won the brawl, it would have been a whole different story too. It starts with one thing. Right. I'm pretty sure you keep Super Collider and Alkalite Pain. You ditch Warpath. I'm hungry. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for food. I wonder what's in my refrigerator. Probably nothing. I'll probably just eat a cheese stick or something. Call it a day. In the end. They kept Super Collider and Alkalite Pain, which was my guess, which was good. He redrew Warpath. Pizza. I would love to get some pizza. The problem is, first I'd have to order it, and I'm pretty sure they're closing soon. And then the other option is I have to put it in the oven. I have oven pizza, but it takes like 20 minutes for prep. That's actually, maybe that's not bad. Warpath kind of a dead card in this matchup. Sometimes it is. So you could get like, so turn 10 Bolus, when like maybe this that plays like an Astromancer, a lot of the targets for Astromancer are like 6/5s and 5/5s. So like Warpath is good like for clear on the Astromancer. It's also fair clearing on like or Sorcerer's Apprentice and like Mana Cyclones, like some of the smaller minions. So Warpath isn't really that dead. It's not something you want early on though. It's something you want at like 6 mana or later for sure. But it's definitely not as dead as like a Dinomatic. Well, I guess Dinomatic technically is not that dead either. Just a ping, right? I don't think you ever coin out an intellect here. I put my trust in you. I pushed as far as I can go. Sorcerer's Apprentice? Interesting. Daddy? Yo, G-Till. With the 10 for dinner. Dude, you didn't need to do that. Thanks, homie. I appreciate that, G-Till. I will eat pizza now. And every slice, every bite. I'll think of you, G-Till. Like, yummy. I have a pizza request. Can you like spell out the cheese in like G-Till? You want what? Oh, no, never mind. Just make the pizza. Daddy again? The heck? Another 10 for the delivery charge? No way. Yo, Bolus. Yo, thank you, G-Till and Bolus. Thanks, guys. Mucho apreciantos. Thank you for allowing me to discover and adequately eat my pizza endeavors and adventures. What do you guys think about running wrench like dual weapons and warriors? Because we're starting to see like wrench caliber and then also the super collider now. Which was when I was playing Bomber Warrior, we run 2 wrenches, 1 super collider. So you think it's going to become a norm now to run like 2 supers, 2 wrenches, or just 2 wrenches, 1 super, or maybe 2 supers, 1 wrench? This is the first time I'm starting to see double weapons. Because if you run 4 weapons in your deck, there's only so much weapon removal. Most people don't run 2 of each. Wow, 4 weapons. 1 super, 2 wrench. That's what I was thinking. 1 super, 2 wrench. But Bolus 2 of each. 2 of each is that's a lot because they're very like let's say like they were farther apart. Like for example, Fiery War Axe, and then like a 5 or 4 mana weapon. They're kind of far apart that like 2 mana. You know what I mean? On turn 2 you play it, and then you attack, and then you attack again, and then you play the new weapon, and you can attack or like hold it, right? But like with the weapons being like 1 turn off of each other, and then the fact that the durabilities are 2 and then 3. Like, it makes it a little bit more awkward for the spacing of the weapons when they're, like, that high of a mana cost, and then, like, their durability is slightly more than 2 and 3. So, for weapons project, yeah, there's weapons. All right, so you have 6 weapons. Holy moly mackerel, that's a lot of weapon. But, I mean, you're playing a warrior, so warriors have weapons. So one would think, like, kind of just coincides with the class identity. So I guess that's, like, not too far out of the question, right? That kind of makes sense. I'm on the case. Yeah, and then you just have a bunch of weapons in hand. That's what I was like. There's not like you've got like a weapons project, a super collider, and a wrench in your hand. It's just like, well, what in tarnation? Little does this know that if he slams giant, that like Bunnyhoppor would have like no way to deal with it. So he's going giant coin ooze. Ah. Cool play. Because most people think about the invocation to only summon the mana cyclone, but it's basically like coining out a giant because it reduces the cost of an elemental by 2. And then because it's 1 card in hand, the cost of the giant goes up by 1. But if you're reducing it by 2, it's like coining out a regular minion. So that's an interaction you don't see a lot, and a lot of people don't take it into consideration. But it's cool stuff. This is a good play. So like now Super Collider's kind of Akko Taco, right? Because if you Super Collide the 3/2 into the 8/8, like, and the 8/8 attacks, and then it gets like Conjured Calling, you kind of just get an 8/8. And then plus you set up for a Harrison Jones on 5, and Harrison Jones on 5 is disgusting. So we may see like a Zilliax into the 3/2. That's like a half-half play, because now the 8/8 can't attack face, and if the 8/8 attacks into the 3/2, which is fine, he's Conjurer's Calling and he's not taking 8. And then like now at least he's not playing the Super Collider and playing into the Harrison Jones, because you definitely want to get at least 1 attack off of the Super Collider before it gets Jones. So for example now, which is probably what's going to happen, the Giant's going to trade into the 3/2. The Conjurer Calling is going to hit the Giant. Hopefully it summons 2 Giants. The 2 Giants get summoned. He plays Super Collider, hits the Giant. 2 Giants trade. Harrison hits weapon, draws 2, but at least the Super Collider took out the 2 Giants. So, like, that's why we saw the Zilliax play there. And that's kind of like the same line I would have, that we were thinking about. All right, well, while Thijs thinks about playing this Conjurer's Calling, which I know he will, I'm going to BRB real quick. My legs. Did he do it? Did he do it? Did he do it? He didn't do it. Fuck. I was completely wrong, chat. Fire me. I deserve to be fired. We're also pouring slightly more alcohol. We've only had like 1 drink tonight, so it's time to get another. It is time to have another drink. Oh, dude, like I said, guys, we did leg day yesterday, and I did squats. Let me tell you, my legs, they feel like fucking noodles. Fucking pool noodles, dude. They fucking wiggle me timbers over here. They're fucking done. Every time I stand up, I feel like falling. I might have fallen or had fallen on my way back, but you guys couldn't see that. What up, High Noon? High above me, she's so lovely. Yo, Bunny's kind of running out of resources here. You're drinking with me this time? Oh, hell yeah, brother. I like the mirror image play. Like, I really do. It plays around Super Collider. It's really heads up. This is such a good player. He's so good. I mean, sometimes he slips up. Everybody does. But most of the time, he makes, like, really solid plays. If he gets 2 Giants here, he's super safe. Ooh, but he got the taunt. So now the taunt can get hit with the Super Collider. Unless he conjures again and then hopes to get 2 Giants. If he gets 2 Giants, oh, he got double taunt. No! Papa! Oh, and then the brawl. Oh my gosh, yeah, sit back, Bunnyhoppor. We've got plays to make here, baby. All right, what do I see? All right, I see a field of green, red, red and blue. I see a warpath heading at you. Yeah, I think it's Warpath. What is it, like Warpath, Collide? Yeah, it's Warpath, Collide, the middle one. Yeah, you wanna hit the middle 7/7. And then you hit. Yeah, I don't think you would even make an attack into a mirror entity. But you definitely Super Collider the 7/7 in the middle, hoping it hits the Giant on the right. Because it's slightly 1 more damage than the other, killing the other 7/7. Let's see if he attacks the middle one. We'll see if my... Yes! Does it kill the Giant? Does it kill the Giant? Oh! Honey! But he killed the mirror entity, which is interesting. And I guess if he doesn't kill the mirror entity, it shows that he has Brawl. So by not killing it, it shows Brawl, but he killed it, so it doesn't show he has Brawl. So that's kind of like why he killed it there. Honey. I thought Hearthstone tourneys were single elimination. No, not the Grandmasters. And this is you're talking about okay. So this is called the what is it format? Specialist format. So normally Bolus you bring 4 classes, each player bans a class, and then you play with the 3. If you lose one, you change decks. If you win it, you stay with the same class. That's normally the format that was played. There's a new format called Specialist. The Specialist, both players bring 1 class. That class has 3 renditions of the deck. 25 cards need to be the same, and they can change out 5 cards out of the 30, but they need 25 to be consistent. And basically that's like having a sideboard similar to in Magic, where you could sideboard in 15 cards, and Yu-Gi-Oh, and then in between the games you could take out and add in anything you want. So that's kind of what the Specialist format is you have like one warrior deck, and let's say you have like the bomb warrior version where it has bombs in there, and then you have like another one that's more fatigue, and then you have like another one that's, just kind of whatever, I don't fucking know. But basically, you have 3 of the same deck, 25 cards are similar, and then you change out 5. And then, of course, the decks, you have your first deck, your secondary deck, and then your tertiary deck. Does that answer your question? I actually don't think you can bring Whizbang. I think that card is actually banned in tournaments, believe it or not. And then deck lists are open. It is not closed deck lists. So each player does know what is in each other's deck, but what they do not know is the deck that they queue. So, for example, if you have 3 mage decks and then you queue into somebody, like, you don't have to use the first mage deck. You can use any of the mage decks that you have. So, like, there is some sort of, like, potential play around factor with not knowing which kind of deck your opponent's going to queue with. But besides that, that's basically how the rundown. Inside of me. So we Sea Giant? I mean, he needs to put some pressure on board. So, like, Sea Giant's not bad, but he also conjures it. Okay. Oh, snap, crackle, puff. The Archmage actually won't trigger unless he kills one of his own guys. And he just goes face with everything. Oh. Well, this is the best brawl I've seen. This is going to be a brawl. It's Archmage or Mana Cyclone is probably going to live. That's my guess. A mirror lived. Alright, I was wrong. So now it's just a hero power. I don't think you kill the O2 with the weapon. Well, you actually have Super Collider in hand, so yeah, I guess you could kill the O2. The only reason you'd kill the O2 is because you'd basically be revealing that you have the other weapon in your hand. But, like, you definitely just don't want to miss out on a charge of this, especially this stage of the game. So, like, I would probably attack, but that's just me. It also sets up for boom next turn, which means you could technically hold. But either way, you're definitely armoring up. Looks like he holds. He'll probably hold. Oh! Opts for the attack. On the aggressive. Bunnyhoppor. Hoppin'. Oh! Archmage, that's so big. This is cheesy sticks right here. Alright, so Archmage, missiles, fucking magic trick. This is big nay-nay. This is big nay-nay right here. Big nay-nay. Free fireball. That's free Shavakadu right there. That's GG. That's a 2-0. I don't see how I don't see how he's hopping out of this one. I don't think there's enough Shavakadu that would stop this. Like, even if he goes... Was there a potential of, like, shield block, shield slam?